Alright, the last selection tool that we haven't talked about yet is the Quick Selection tool. This is by far my favorite selection tool. It has been added to Photoshop about 3-4 versions ago, maybe a few more because you've got so many quick additions to Photoshop now that it's on the cloud. Quick Select tool is going to be the tool that you're going to go to quite a bit to make selections, to silhouette things, and so on and so forth. Let's take a look at this image here, which is the New York City JPEG of Statue of Liberty. So if I come in here and let's grab the tragic wand, the magic wand, and if I click right here, see what happens? It grabs most of the sky and it sees, oh, there is definite difference between the blue sky and the teal patina look of the Statue of Liberty. And if I click over here, it only selects this part. Now if I come up here and I do add to selection and I continually click in here and add, now it went too far, so I'm going to undo that. Try it again. Nope. So you can see where the magic wand works pretty good. Here we've got a decent selection. Added too much up here. A lot of those things, but hey, still not too bad. We can go in and we could clean up things with the lasso tool, do other things. But let's try deselecting that. Select, deselect, or Control D, which I just did. And let's go to the Quick Select tool. Now the Quick Select tool automatically is set to, well, in my case right now, it's set to add selection. We have new selection, add selection, and minus selection. So if I click and drag through here, see what it's doing? It's doing a lot like the magic wand. Let's deselect that again. I'm going to make my brush a little smaller. And to make my brush a little smaller, I'm just going to come up here, size, drop it down to about 25 pixels, and drag around, and look at that. We're starting to get, if we get a little too much, that's fine. Come along here on the edge, and then I'm going to zoom in a little bit. We're going to see that, yeah, we don't want these pieces in the crown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the minus selection and I'm going to make my brush a little smaller. And in the minus selection, kind of come up through a little bit. And just drag through the image. And you're going to see how it makes the selection or minuses the selection. Use the hand tool and get myself moved through here. And you're gonna see how the hand tool will be awesome and get you around through your image. Hit that space bar. Hit space bar again. Oh, look at, I don't want that over here. Space bar to get the hand tool. I want to get rid of this. Like so. Come up here. I want to get rid of that part right there. Minus the selection up here. We're just getting rid of that and getting rid of this over here so that we can fine-tune. Now up here you're going to see that, you know, we've got some problems, so we're just going to zoom in a little more. And just because I've started the selection with this tool doesn't mean I can't switch to another selection tool. Like there's a couple things I need to really fix and clean up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my lasso tool, and I've got my minus selection going on here, and I can just minus some of these selections in here. Look at that. Got a little bit of going on here. I need to get this bar, this railing, and you can see that it's doing a nice job. So once you start with a selection tool, you can get the majority of it with something that works really easily. Works easily like the quick select tool, and then you can narrow it down with other tools. And so here I'm just going to go through and clean all this up, and we're looking pretty good. And just continue cleaning it up until you get it to the way you want, and use whatever tools you can use. I'm going to grab a little bit, look at over here on the hand, remove some of that out of there. And we're going to make, this is when I talk about zooming in and zooming out, we're going to just go through and fine tune the whole piece, and then when we're all said and done, I'm going to hit Control 0 so it zooms me out. You can see that we need some work on the crown and in here, but we can add and subtract with several tools, and things are looking good.